What is up, my party people? Welcome back. We got a retail season 3 update for 11.2 patch, and I want to get this video out here. We're just going to keep this short and sweet. What the heck do you got to do week 1? Because there is one thing that you really are going to regret if you do not do, and it's super easy. It just takes about 30 minutes to 1 hour of your time, maybe a smidge, maybe we'll even say 2 hours in the entire week to do, and you will save yourself up to 2 weeks compared to other PvPers that don't do this. All right, so let's get over here. So first and foremost, there is one thing you do have to do first, and that is to make sure you do your quest chain here. Okay, so you're going to get a quest chain when you log in about going to this shadowy area. It's a new zone. Do the quest chain. It is 3 chapters. It's kind of annoying to do, but it's not that long, maybe an hour or hour and a half or whatever it might take. And then right after that, you'll get, when you finish that, you're going to get these Reshi wraps. You want these, and you want to you're going to eventually upgrade these. These are going to give you eye level, but another reason you want these is because you're going to get an effect on them that's going to help with doing delves. Why do you want to do delves, should we ask? So again, first off, you're going to do that quest chain. You want to complete your vault, okay? As many things as you can do in your vault. Why do you want to do that? Because you do want to get your tier set before everybody else. All right, so week 1 we should get 1 charge of the catalyst, and then every 2 weeks you get another charge. All right, so first week, if you get 1600 in arena, you will be able to get a second charge, so you'll have 2 charges, right? Everybody will get 2 set, but if you get lucky and you get your vault, you will get a 3rd set. And then the following week, if you get lucky 2 weeks in a row, you will get your 4 set on the 2nd week. If people do not do their vault at all, they are going to wait week 1, 2, 3. They're not going to get it to week 5, so you will get it 3 weeks earlier than people who do not do their vault, if you get lucky. But at a minimum, maybe you'll get 1 piece that'll help you out with at least a couple weeks advantage here. But a 2-week advantage versus a 3-week advantage, yeah. But it does not take a lot of your time. Let me just explain super quick. All you want to do is the delves. You can do tier 1 delves. I personally, what I do is I go to this one right here, Fungal Folly. I think it's super quick and easy. And then also, the reason I said to do the quest chain first is of the Reshi reps is because if you have the 2nd upgrade, which you will get the upgrades as you do the delves on there, but if you have the 2nd or the 2nd tier upgrade of it, so it's 707, you can see these gates in there, and if you click on one of these gates, you can finish a delve, and I kid you not, in 1 minute. Okay, so this is not tedious. Do not complain. This is easy. Okay, so you're gonna do these delves. It took on average for me about 3 minutes, maybe 4 on the delves. Once you gotta get to learn them, and if you get lucky and you find one of those gates and you find the spawn on the gate, which is usually like right in the first waterfall there, you can get the delve done in literally 1 minute. Okay, so do that, and if you have the time, you can also complete some of the dungeons. I personally just did a random heroic. I don't think I'm gonna have time this week to finish out the other stuff, but at a minimum, 1 is pretty easy to do. If you do not have the eye level, so you currently need 651 eye level to be able to queue for a heroic. If you do not have that, you have 2 options. Number 1, you should actually have a bunch of upgraded pieces of this. I don't know what it is exactly because I didn't do it on this character, but if you did that quest chain to get the cape, you would have gotten a bunch of pieces that you can upgrade to be 665. I think I upgraded them all to 665. Alternatively, on your alts, let's say you didn't do those quests, as you do the delves, like this guy I did delves on, you are actually going to get a bunch of pieces here. Like I got 642, and these are all upgradable all the way up to, I believe, 665 as well. And you can upgrade them with Valor Stones to be able to get that eye level to do the dungeons. You're probably, if you're a PvPer like myself, you probably don't have the eye level to get into these Mythic Zero groups. You could make one yourself, of course, and maybe you want to do the Big Zeros, but I personally don't care about the eye level gear. And I'm just going to personally just do I just did the heroics because I can queue that. Don't have to worry about people kicking me out of groups and whatnot. The final thing I do want to add in is why would I do this? Why would I do this for the tier, right? So this was in the game last season, but not everybody understands it. They still don't understand it. So what will happen? People say, what about the eye level of the vault gear? Okay, so you're going to get a piece of gear that will be very low eye level, especially if you do the tier 1 delves. It'd be like a raid finder equivalent of tier gear, right? So you're going to get that tier gear, and then you're going to go, once you start getting conquest, instead of buying the piece of gear, so let's say you get a tier helm out of your vault, and instead of buying the actual helm that has the PvP level on it, you're going to buy one of these varnishes. So you have one that's for the smaller pieces, one that's for the bigger pieces. You're going to put this, so instead of buying the 875 on the helm, you spend 875 on the varnish, you apply it to your set piece that you got from your vault, and now your set piece will be PvP eye level, and you're ahead of the curve, okay? Everybody else has to go, if they do not do this, they are going to be getting their tier set a lot slower because they can only get it off of the catalyst charges. But so essentially when you're doing this, you're bypassing catalyst charges. 1, potentially even 2, which is every 2 weeks again. So this does not take a lot of time. I personally, I just did this in, I couldn't even tell you, maybe 45 minutes, an hour max, maybe an hour that I did all. I got 4 slots. That's all I'm gonna do this week personally. But to my experience, I did this on all of my classes last season. Maybe I got lucky, but I got tier in every single one of them. So I think it's worth it. Give it a try for yourself, guys. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see y'all with your freaking 4 set before everyone else. You can laugh at all your buddies about it. All right, peace out.